Hey everyone, this is Paul. Welcome to Common Touch of Fantasy. Today is Friday Reads number 2, and also a book haul. I've decided with the Friday Reads I'm going to incorporate other types of videos within the Friday Reads because honestly I don't read multiple books very often. It's usually one or two. Alright, so earlier this week I finished Prince of Fools by Mark Norris. I gave this a 4 out of 5 and created a review video. As always, I review every book that I read. So check that out if you want to learn more about it. It's a fun buddy duo adventure quest of two people with opposite personalities stuck together to go save some people. Characterization's good, and the first person viewpoint of a coward, roguish type character is a lot of fun to read. I am currently now reading Gardens of the Moon by Steven Erikson, the very first book in the Malazan series. I'm reading this with the buddy reads on Goodreads and with a lot of the Booktubers, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm about a fourth of the way through. I'm not really having that much of an issue following what's going on because I did this. I photocopied the character list, and I photocopied the glossary, and then I photocopied the map as well. I find that when I do something like this, it's easier for me to keep track of things because I don't have to flip back in the book. I can look at the piece of paper while I'm reading, not lose my place in the book or my train of thought, look over at the paper, look back over the book, and there's not much interruption in the flow of reading. What I like about it so far is the act of gods. I like the brutal world. I like the constant war-torn struggle. And I like the magic. The magic system is intriguing. I think it's really interesting. I want to learn more about it, and I think I will not be disappointed. I'm also listening to Lock-In Still by John Scalzi. I am halfway through that audiobook. I am very much enjoying Lock-In by John Scalzi. So much so that the last time I listened to it, I got goosebumps because of how exciting the reveal was, and I cannot wait for the second half. This is easily becoming one of my favorite books, and if the second half is as good as the first half, it'll be on my favorite shelf without a doubt. Alright, now on to the book haul. These are some of the books that I got over Christmas, and some that I ordered during Christmas, and some that I used my gift cards from Christmas to get. So I just want to go ahead and share this with you. First off, what I got from my parents was this nice little Tolkien set. These are these little leather bound or fake leather bound little pocket edition books of the stories. The print's pretty small. It kind of reminds me of reading like a New Testament Bible. Those little New Testament Bibles back in the day. However, I'm still happy because I did not have a whole set of Tolkien's books. I actually sold mine about 10 years ago. So I'm happy that I now have these, and I hope to read these soon. Well, relatively soonish. So we'll see what happens. I found this on the side of the road. A guy was selling his Stephen King collection, and I got On Writing. I read this last year from the library, and I loved it. It's the best book I've read on writing, and I was so happy I got it. Got it for $2 from some guy off the side of the road. Okay, this one here is a little bit different than what I usually read. This is historical fiction. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. This was on the top list of the best historical fiction books of 2014. I read the premise. I'm going to love this book. It's something I usually don't read, but as a history major and a lover of World War II, I think I'm really going to like this, and I look forward to reading this very soon. Alright, I got Terry Pratchett's The Light Fantastic. I got this off a Paperback Swap. Paperback Swap is a site where you put up the books you want to get rid of, and then other people put up their books that they want to get rid of, and for each time you swap a book with somebody, you get a credit. You use that credit to get a book from somebody else. So, very cool, and I got The Light Fantastic, the second book. In Discworld, I have The Color of Magic, and I have yet to read any Discworld, so I'm happy about that. So the other day I was at Barnes & Noble and I was looking for something a little bit different. It was between Soulless by Gail Carriger. I have yet to read any steampunk, so I decided to check this out. A lot of people on Booktube seem to like this, even though it has some paranormal romance stuff in it. But I decided, hey, might as well give it a chance. Okay, so during the holidays, Barnes & Noble had a deal. If you bought 2 of these paperbacks, you get a third one for free. So I got this deal twice over the holiday, because I got Barnes & Noble gift cards. And the first haul was Sputnik's Sweetheart by Murakami. Ashley at Climb the Stacks recommended this be the first Murakami book that you read. She really likes this one, so I got this one. I got The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I've never read this, and because so many people have read it, and it actually is being taught in English courses in college, I figured, hey, might as well check it out. Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. Classic book. The content is a little bit risque for me, but however, I think I will enjoy it. I think a good controversial book for me is good at this point. It's about obsessiveness and passion that's doomed and stuff like that, so I'm looking forward to reading this. I got The Night Circus by Morgenstern. Hey, people that I respect on Booktube have this on their favorites shelf, and that means I need to read it. So, everyone loves this book. I need to read it. I've never read a book about circus people, so hey, this sounds like fun. Then I got 10Q84 by Murakami. This is a chunker of a book. I've noticed some people use the word chunker when they talk about big books, and I think it's hilarious. But anyways, magical realism book, more Murakami. I have 3 Murakami books now. Hopefully I actually like Murakami when I actually read them. Okay, and then I got the Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Ultimate, by Douglas Adams. And 5 novels in one. I've never read any of the Hitchhiker books. I've seen a movie. The movie is pretty funny. I liked it. So I figured I'm a sci-fi and fantasy person. Why is this not on my shelf? Why have I not read this? So I need to get it. I got Tower Lord by Anthony Ryan. Number 2 of the Raven Shadows trilogy. So I need to read Bloodsong and this because everyone loves it. And yeah. And then I got Low Town by Daniel Polansky. This is our Fantasy's book of the month for January. And basically it's about a sorcerer that lives in a horrible part of town with like brothels and corruption and hustlers and like all these horrible people, and someone gets killed, and he used to be a investigator, and so he's trying to figure out who killed the person, and I'm looking forward to it. It seems like something that's right up my alley of what I'd like and what I enjoy. And then I got the sequel, Conan's Son, Pierce Brown. Everyone's getting this. I have to read Red Rising. I will this year. I guarantee I will. I promise to myself. And then I'll read the sequel. It seems like something that I'd like. Check out how beautiful this book is. Seriously, I really like that cover. And last but not least, I got this reading journal. Jojo from Jojo Books talked about this little reading journal, and what it is it has entries for every book that you read. You can put a star on there, put how the book made you feel, what you want to learn because of that book, and like the notes and like your score and all that stuff. But what's cool is at the end here, we have a bunch of different lists. We have a Pulitzer Prize winning list that you can mark off, a checklist. You know, we have the National Book Award. We have the BBC favorites. We have the Hemingway Award, we have the Modern Library, Best 100 Books, the Reader's List, and it goes on and on. Pretty cool. When I need something to read and I can't think of something and my 300 plus DBR is over, I can look on here and find something to read, and also check off stuff that I should have read and things that make me a well-balanced reader. Very cool. And there's a bunch of other stuff in here too that helps you like figure out what type of person and what type of books you like and stuff. It's pretty cool. So thank you to JoJo Books for showing me this book journal. It's really cool. Okay, that is my Friday reads and my book haul. Like I said, I'm going to add something with my Friday reads every week so that there's more than just me saying, oh yeah, I read this book, oh, and I'm reading this book. So, yeah. Okay, so have a nice day, everybody. Comment, subscribe, check out the website, do whatever you want. Oh, check out my Twitter. Got a new Twitter. And thanks for just being there, guys. Have a good one.